A lot of people associate Stoics as closed off and no emotions. As Stoics, we have emotions. We have just learned to control them and not be influenced by external factors. The word Stoic is not the same as a philosophy. The philosophy is all good and inspiring. Stoicism isn't about not feeling emotions. It's about how you internalize why it is actually happening. How much does it really matter? We suffer more in our imagination than in reality. A small change in your mindset can cascade into larger and more impactful changes. Now, there are 4 virtues that the Stoics follow. Number 1 is bravery, which is endurance and strength. Temperance, just self-discipline, motivation, and to stay away from things that don't matter. Justice, fairness, good conduct, and honesty. Wisdom, which is about studying, the lifelong journey, and education. Stoics believe that everything that happens in life is an opportunity to practice those virtues. The obstacle is the way. Those 4 words sum up exactly what a Stoic is all about. What stands in the way becomes the way. Everything proposes an opportunity to be your best self and to get better and to practice this philosophy. So I hear you want to live a Stoic life and conquer anything in your path. Is this true? Do you want a more disciplined mindset? Then let's hop into this. I want you to use negative visualization. The loss on things you valued in life can produce a dramatic transformation on your outlook on life, what you are thankful for, and how lucky you are. When we enjoy life more, we gain more satisfaction on the circumstances that we have. For example, people view raining as a bad thing. You know you're guilty of this. I am too. You go outside and you're like, crap, it's raining outside. I don't want to go outside and get wet. When all it's doing is providing us with fresh drinking water, watering our trees and plants, and providing us with fresh food. It's how we change our thinking and find the good on our outlook of life, which will lead to an iron mindset. I say this in a lot of my videos. Not enough people are practicing discomfort. Everyone's soft. Everyone's in their own closed off shell, not taking any risks anymore. So in order to start this, you could start with something easy, like taking a cold shower. Or maybe there's some workout there that you don't want to do and you've been putting off. Start that because it's uncomfortable. But by doing this, we can prepare ourselves for more difficult situations ahead. Maybe it's going out into the winter snow and underdressing. Check out this one video where I did 1,000 push-ups shirtless. This is a great way to find discomfort, except to not this extent. You guys don't have to do this. Maybe it's wearing that goofy hat outside, the one that makes your head look really small, or the one that makes you look awkward in public. Or maybe it's yoga class, going to that class by yourself, being the only guy surrounded by girls. You know, that might not be a bad thing actually. But being in weird, awkward positions that you're not comfortable doing while everyone behind you is making fun of you and looking. Whatever it is, start off small and work your way up. You overcome the fear of failure and this can drastically improve your life. But of course, this may open up periods of anxiety. But by doing these practices, it can help preclude any future anxiety of any form, making you tougher. Anxiety is caused by worrying about things that are outside our control. What can you actually do about this situation? Nothing. Then why worry about it? Having a list of experiences and accomplishments will accelerate you forward into even harder tasks. The hard things won't be so hard for you like they once were, and you could convince yourself of anything. It's like being in a video game, and this discipline of doing harder things builds character. And did I mention it's really fun? And you are usually pretty pleased with yourself afterwards and crave even more discomfort. That's the cool part. Focus on the simple things. So many people put their happiness on external factors, such as new cars, new clothes, a family of their own, but we must be internally focused. Those outside forces will most likely fail. In fact, they will. Families can fall apart, divorces are at an all-time high, cars will break down, and clothes will rip and get old. Learn to separate what we can control to what we cannot. When you stop doing these things, the desires, the money spending habits, they start to vanish. There's no way these things will contribute to how happy you are in life and needed in order for you to live a good and healthy life. It may even give you less enjoyment if you're a big consumer. You are always chasing fake happiness, thinking these things will make your life better. They will not. Happiness is found with enjoying life in the moment with what you have and not on external things. I want you guys to find joy. Objectless enjoyment should be key. Always remember and keep in mind and appreciate that living life is a delight all by itself and that we are very fortunate. The vast majority of people out there are the ones that are making certain mistakes with their life choices. You would think it is the Stoics being the minority and everyone going away from this type of thinking and that the mass are correct. But I personally disagree. Most people out there have no philosophy of life at all. They feel their way through life with their subconscious programming and seek out experiences that only feel good and avoid everything bad. It's a pleasure life. It can be possible to have a better life, one containing less comfort and less pleasure, but more joy. You'd be so surprised if you took away all these external factors, how much joy you'd find in the things that you never thought possible. Maybe it's a squirrel eating a nut from a tree, or maybe it's a beautiful sunset that you never really paid attention to on your walk home from work every single day. But now that you're off your phone and getting rid of these external things, you can appreciate the value of life. Control your emotions. Say someone just insulted you. Accept whatever happens. And by accepting insults, think about them. Categorize them. Look forward to accepting these insults. Look at them as a way to perfect your insult game. Try to seek opportunity to being insulted. I know this may be a crazy way of thinking, but it actually does help. Most people in this situation get angry, they get defensive when someone insults them, and next thing they want to do is insult the other person back, which isn't the best way to go. Stoics respond with self-deprecating humor, which is the most standard response. If someone calls you lazy or stupid, you could be like, yeah, it's a miracle that I get any work done at all. Or at least I look smart on the outside, right? It shows you are finding humor in the situation and you come across way more confident. And it shows that you're not taking it too seriously. When you have a lot of confidence like this, when someone insults you, it shows that no one can faze you and that you are way above such behavior. The worst thing you can do is get angry because this is anti-joy and can ruin our lives. It can lie dormant like a virus, and maybe you go to bed sleeping that night and you're thinking about it constantly. How many guys have been in that situation where you get into an argument with someone or your wife or your coworker and you end up thinking about it the whole entire day and you can't sleep, or maybe on the car ride home, it's like a virus. It stays with you and it'll haunt you. So don't let others have control over your emotions. They want to get inside your head and bring you down like everyone else before you. Show them that you are better. Show them the way of the Stoics. If you enjoyed this one, check out these next two videos on how to build better discipline and build better habits. If you are interested in the Stoic life, I urge you to research this further and check out more videos online. It can completely change your life. Thanks for watching. Take care.